chat. Heh. Hey, what's up? Huh. Hey, I think Ezreal's pretty fun to play, I'll be honest. I like playing him. But... oh, no. He really doesn't ever play jungle. Oh, I could play jungle if dude asked nicely. Our current mid could potentially play mid, but... he is best on Cassio. Cassidon, let's go against Senna.
Fine. I don't need more enemies.
I feel like the Felios players that I've seen recently have not inspired as much fear as they have in the past. I know. But the thing is, like, this guy's probably a better jungler, because he at least plays jungle sometimes, it looks like. This guy never plays jungle. So it's like, yes, this guy's probably a better mid laner. Potentially than this guy is, but he's definitely a way better jungler, at least based on this data. Hey, what's up, Celicor? Good to see you, buddy. What's up, Sammy? Team Liquid popping off. Yeah, they seem to be doing better. I didn't see why Double Lift wasn't playing today. I don't think I watched the whole game. I was watching some draft, but I kind of fell asleep. Celigor, the legend himself, gracing us with his presence on this fine evening.
Let's dance.
I could have matched her skin, but whatever.
This way or that way?
Stick to the plan.
We have a plan?
We always have a plan.
Oh, really?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn."
It's gonna be okay.
We can do this.
Hey, I know that.
Oh, I see, Sally. Yeah, you gotta get off those fake people sometimes.
First, minions have
That was
spawned.
kind of weird.
I dig seeing stuff.
Trainer, I got that top. It's not great.
Every day of my life.
It's true. Stay weird. Oof. You don't want to use a cooldown randomly like that. 'Cause now they can go hard on us for 10 seconds if they want to. It's kind of funny how we were posturing for like every pixel of range there. I can't really get on that vein. I maybe could have don't know where Lee is. He might be here. They're acting kind of weird.
Not as beautiful.
He's not topside where Elise is. He's definitely on the bottom side of the map. He either backed or he's on the bottom side of the map. He started bottom too, which is weird. So I don't know what the hell he's doing because Elise got top scuttle. Yeah. We sniffed him out. Very bizarre pathing. So he went like 3 camp, back, come down, golems, scuttle. At least maybe. I don't know. It seems really weird to me. Maybe he tried to gank top and failed and I just didn't see it or something. Top's getting a little rough.
Beautiful.
Oh, I think.
Yes.
An ally has
Definitely
been
talk about
slain.
you.
An enemy has been slain.
I have your back.
Thank you, honey.
It's hard to get on the Vayne. With like, I have to hit the Nami, but the Nami's playing so far back.
What would you do if I died?
I would burn this world to the ground and build a castle from the ashes. And a love for flowers.
That's sweet.
We could be on Dragon. Okay, we could push and maybe get Dragon.
Enemy killing spree.
Yeah, I don't really know how they got priority on us when we killed the cannon first. Zaidas didn't push, I guess. I can't use my W to push, or they're gonna definitely know something's up.
Okay.
Yeah, she really needed to, like, use her Q and her W to hard push that and then rotate up. And we could have killed the Lee when I W'd on him if she was there. But somehow they beat her over there. Like, they, because she didn't push hard enough, they walked up and zoned her off the wave and then cut her off and went left. And followed the Lee up there. I think it was okay, but she really needed to push. Like, I pinged that we wanted to do that, and I used one of my charges on the cannon, and we went. And she just didn't get the message, so it's unfortunate. But I think we should have had push on him if she just spammed all of her spells on the wave, because Vayne has no wave clear.
How can humans not hear the magic?
They're too busy building things.
Why?
Enemy rampage.
Yeah, this is getting real rough real quick. It was looking good from Champ Select, but... Okay, I thought she was gonna flash, but... I guess she wanted to hold it for next year. Maybe she used it earlier in that dragon skirmish to try to do something. I just don't remember.
Don't leave without me.
Are we doing one more? Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
An ally has been slain.
Do you love me because I'm beautiful or because I'm sexy?
God, now.
It's P1. We're at 47 LP. There's no, like, special... There's no, like, thing that you do to get mod status. I just make you mod.
I wouldn't.
We don't have that many mods. By design. Hey, what's up, Vayne? Basically, I ask you, you don't ask me. Is how it is kind of how it works a lot of times. I mean, I guess you can ask, but it's not going to be one of those things where usually I seek people out that I want to be mods. Based on, you know, a criteria of factors that you would expect, right? Like people that have been here for a long time,
What's after this?
Another road, another horizon.
you know, have shown like some leadership in the community, things like that, are friendly, approachable, they're here a lot, that type of stuff. But there are lots of people that meet those requirements that are not mods, you know? So it's not like you just do whatever, and it's not like there aren't a ton of people that could be great mods that aren't already mods. It's just we keep the number deliberately low so that it's easier to kind of keep a similar sort of vision and execution of the moderation that we want. But, you know, fortunately, we don't even have to mod that much on the channel. That's another thing, is we don't, like, really need that. Oh, pressed the wrong thing. Well, I guess Yasuo is just 1 and 3 and he's out. Cool. I bet Elise is feeling great about that, giving her role to the Yasuo middle. Guys like, please let me mid, feeds 0 and 3, AFK.
Your turret has been destroyed.
See ya, Aaron. Thanks for coming out. Friendly.
An ally has been slain.
Nah, there are a lot of people. I'd say that most people that are like that watch the channel regularly, if not everybody, meets the requirements to be a mod, like the basic requirements to be. And we're just AFK at this point.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright, Scott, keep that in mind.
Understand magic is to plunge into it, move with it, dance and dance. You thinking about me?
I'm a little busy.
That's very upsetting.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Okay, answer is open. This is one of those things where it just looked great from champ select. Everyone was on a main champ. I don't know if the set was. I don't think the set was, but everyone else was on a main champ. Just really couldn't do a lot. So that's not even streaming. How are you supposed to flame him? True. So that's like 0 and 3 down 50 CS, talking about how Tranamir is just like a totally broken champ. It's like, dude, you're playing set top. I don't know. I mean, maybe that is a tough matchup. I'm not sure, but that's not how it should normally go because of champion balance. We'll put it that way. Not okay for the Asta AFK, though. Even though we were probably going to lose it. Other people may have kept trying. They may have thrown. I'll get on my Smurf for a viewer's game here. I mean, Trinamere can be good, but like, I don't know. I don't feel like he's OP. Yeah, we'll have to make some cutbacks on the payments to the mods. Sadie? It's literally supposed to be a viewer's night, man. Just don't push it, man. I've already been very chill with you, given what happened last week. The last couple of times you've been here. Yeah. I think it is, Aaron. I don't know how that got unbanned. But yeah, he's been here a few times the last couple of weeks, and he's actually been relatively behaved. So I was kind of letting it slide. Some people just... I don't know. Some people just won't take their second chance. Who are the free champs this week? Champs that I could potentially get. I only have 1,800 blue essence, so I can't get a ton. We'll see, X-Men. Probably not. I mean, we just played a ranked last game. How much is Singed? Oh, Singe is only 450. I could do like Singe top or something maybe and try it out. Or Rise. Alright, I guess if I can't play ADC, I don't know if Rise is... I could do like, I could try out Master Yi Jungle. I could try out Yi Jungle. I've tried it once. Bust out the booster. Oh, okay, I can AD. Let me put AD in there then. Well, Diana's really expensive. It would be fun, but I just don't have a lot of blue essence. The thing is, if someone is like banned on the channel too, they can. I'm almost positive. I've never been banned on a channel, but I'm pretty sure it's just your chat is basically disabled. You're hidden. You might be able to read the chat from other people. I'm not sure. You just can't chat yourself, but you can still watch the stream. So there is that. Some people just can't control themselves and have to say negative things, but you know, they could in theory still like watch and enjoy the content even if they can't say anything. And yeah, for those of you like watching in the chat that saw that, it wasn't you know, that wasn't the first thing. I wasn't even really that I'm okay with Aaron hiding him because of what happened the other night, but you know, it wasn't just that one kind of like mildly rude thing that he said. It was like an entire night last week where he made like 8 or 9 accounts and kept harassing me and other people on the channel over and over and over again. We gave him plenty of chances to chill. I don't even remember like what started it. It doesn't matter. The thing is, I just gave him a ton of chances. It had been over numerous streams building up to that also. Just consistently negative over and over, refused to change. And then like throughout this week, occasionally he sprinkled in 1 or 2 comments that weren't like super bad, but were like kind of mildly negative, and I just sort of just ignored him in the chat. But I don't think it was last night. I can't remember the exact nights. It was like last week or something. He has come in every now and then and said something. I don't remember what he was saying during the ban storm either, like last week, but it's not even worth really remembering. Ban. It was nothing clever or interesting or memorable. It was just your standard run-of-the-mill troll stuff. Yeah. It might have even been 2 weeks ago. I honestly don't remember. I just remember the name and us banning like 10 accounts with a similar name. And also, anytime if I ever ban somebody or hide them or whatever, if they just drop me an email or something and just apologize, explain, hey, you know, whatever, I'm sorry, I, you know, had a bad day at work, or, you know, I had some other stuff going on in my life, I was depressed, or whatever, you know, I'm happy to unban people and give people second chances. Well, I was kind of giving Pog a little bit of a second chance in the last week or two, or however long it's been, when he says, you know, one or two kind of off-color remarks that aren't that much, but then he just doesn't say anything else the rest of the stream, and I just ignore him. So I believe in second chances. Probably too much, honestly. A lot of people probably wish I would get trolls out of here faster, but anyways, but I'm always up if people want to change or reform, they can. Unfortunately, a lot of those troll type of people do not, but there have been some people that, I think there's been at least a couple that have come back and lasted a little while. Because obviously we don't, you know, I don't like banning people, we don't like banning people. I want as many people to watch and enjoy the stream as possible. I try to, you know, be as open or entertain as many ideas as I can. But also you just can't deal with, it's just not a good idea, I don't think, from a channel running perspective, to allow people that are consistently, like, unproductively negative in your chat. Because like, negativity is just like a plague. It just infects everybody after a while. And it's just not worth it.
Another game.
It's not difficult to either be positive or just say nothing. Like, it's just a non-action. You just don't do it. Just don't type if you have something negative.
Welcome to Summoner's
Like, it's not like it's really hard.
Every problem is an opportunity.
At least I don't think it's hard. I guess for some people it's hard.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
No, we don't want to go on that. We don't want to go on that. Just leave it alone, man. It's fine. You go banning people though. It's just, I mean, it's obviously bad for business to ban people. Like, because some people do, you know, a lot of times it's not you personally. When someone is rude to you or mean to you online, it's not you personally. It's just people just have stuff going on in their personal lives. They don't know how to manage it properly. And they're just projecting. It's like 90% of the time. It's not personal.
Watch your step.
But nevertheless, you know, negativity is negativity.
My oath demands your destruction. You will go no further.
Oh, well, banning those bots, yeah, of course. Things that aren't people or things that are obviously trying to do something that's nefarious, yeah. That was a misclick, that's bad. Nice.
Think what I could offer.
They're pushing up, so I'm just gonna grab an amp so I have teleport to get back. He was gonna hit that. Okay, Shaco's top. Yeah, I'll probably overchase for the misfortune a little bit there. I should have just turned on the Swain most likely, but that did get a little close.
Is so messy.
The wave's not in a good place. Okay, maybe. Something up there is warded for sure. I do have a control ward there, but... I mean, she doesn't have any, like, skill shots, so I don't know why I'm, like, dancing around her. I guess just for good practice. I guess it would make it harder if she wanted to put her Make It Rain on me, her E. It'd be hard to get better placement for it, but... Because she doesn't have her ult available.
don't control pawns. You are one.
An enemy has been slain.
Damn. Alright, well, she looked away at the right time. Damn, okay, well, they just straight, like, dove. I didn't think they were gonna go that hard for it. I guess they knew I didn't have my ult. I could have anticipated the ult a little bit better. Or her ult. I could have just straight ulted her instead of flashing when she was channeling that. I handled that pretty poorly.
Careful now. I bite.
Alright, Shaco's top.
Killing spree.
I know what everyone wants.
Alright, so we got about 16 minutes, 17 minutes on Swain's flash.
An enemy has been slain. Rampage. An
Nice.
ally has been slain.
Yeah.
Do you or would you like one?
Tiffany, yeah, I was about to say, Tiffany should probably stay and help us with this.
Your team has destroyed. An ally has been slain.
back soon. Miss me.
So if he wasn't gonna clear bottom, I could have cleared bot. I should have cleared it. That would have given me I mean, Rylai's is fine. If I cleared it, it would have probably given me Leandres are pretty close to it, but maybe he thought I was gonna farm it.
Patience, darling.
Got an ult.
Your turret has been destroyed. Dominating. An enemy has been slain.
I like to.
So I don't have my warded key binded here. I need to keep better track of that.
Watch and wait.
Guess I'll just come down here. Try to farm this out. I do have ult.
Power requires precision.
He's like, nope. It's like, I'm gonna need about 2 more people if we're gonna do this.
Ally has been slain.
Damn. Oof. That clone walking into the bush got me with that fear. I guess they had it warded. I guess we'll just get that.
Keep your enemies close, and me closer.
Thought about working, I can't TP down there. There could be a bunch of people. that little clown live?
I'll take care of everything.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, Swain went Rod, which is why he didn't die. Super greedy item for support Swain. I paid off for it there. Thought about blasting over that wall, but that's just too many. Just too Rambo. When did they get a dragon? I thought we got all of them. I don't know. I feel bad. I'm taking his whole jungle. I'll give him blue. I'll give him blue. But I mean, I do scale better with the items.
We all
It's just
wear
it feels bad.
masks. Some better than others.
Okay, I'll hold, and we'll probably just get a Void Staff next. They don't have that much. Well, actually, Elise has quite a bit of magic resist.
I'm not so easy to get out of your system.
Well, we did get a couple of kills, and Malzahar did get a lot of work done top, so that's good. The Elise is, I really don't want Cassio to blow me up build. That's what the Elise is, but little does she know, it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna blow her up. You just gotta go offense versus Cassio. Defense is just not gonna work. She just does too much damage. You just have to kill her, like, really quickly. No! Damn it. I shouldn't have gone that hard. I gave away a big shutdown right there. It wasn't good. I should have just let the swing go and just hit the tower. Hey, what's up, Abed? I don't think Tank Elise is good. I think Penetration Elise is a lot better.
Do not tempt a viper.
I guess it is top lane Elise against Malzahar, so maybe she just wanted to build some magic resist for lane. I don't know. I think she should just go for all damage.
Watch
An
it.
ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I could actually go for a Spirit Visage if I wanted to, though, which wouldn't be terrible against Syndra, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I do a crap ton of healing. And really, that's one of the only ways that I lose, is getting blown up. And they have so much magic. Like, their whole team almost is magic damage. I went too far. I shouldn't have chased Misfortune. I didn't realize she saw it flash. I should have just hit everyone in front of me and just kite it back.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Is the Elise support really bad? Yeah. I think so. There was a very small window of time where she was viable, but that's when her Q, like, did a lot more damage, and you could, like, cope with it reasonably. It's not that it's like you can't win with it. It's always, you know, when I'm looking at is a champion like good or not, it's always like, would I pick this champion over something else? Is there something that does what this champion is trying to do better? Because any champion can win, in theory, but some just do it better than others. And I think that's the case. It's like, you can win games with Elise support, sure, but, like, why play it, like... Unless it's just for fun, you know? My answer always, if it's just for fun, then there's, like, no real reason to, like, discuss it, you know? Because you're not really interested in, like, maximizing what's gonna win. It's just, like, you just want to do it. And if that's the case, just do it, you know? he got me. He got me on that one. I think we can still win this. I don't know why, like... And they've got a lot of clouds, though. Is Zac support good? I don't think it's great. I mean, it's probably better than Elise support, but... I do release a support tier list every patch. If it's not something that's like on those top 15, I probably wouldn't classify it as good, but Zac support's like okay. I don't know. I mean, Zac support does bring some unique stuff to the table. Like, it is pretty difficult to peel him. Yeah, I mean, I just don't think they're gonna be able to deal with me like game. Janna is pretty good right now. Go ahead and back up. They're here to respond. There's no other pressure in the lanes. I just wanted the blue buff that I thought was going to spawn in a minute. Okay, so we could just go Void Staff next if we wanted to. Or some kind of defensive item. Hourglass or something. Probably don't need to do that though. I don't think we want to opt into a 4v5. I mean, if it happens, I guess we can do it, but... So Abyssal Masks, I mean, we could go for Banshees also, which wouldn't be terrible. I'm trying to do math in my head if that's worth or not. We already do have an Amp Tome, so it's basically 25-65 for those numbers. I think that's probably good. I was thinking Abyssal Mask or something also, but... I just need to position better. Whatever, we'll work Banshees. It's fine.
If you don't control those, you are one.
Yeah, I mean, Zac support does have nice engage range. He does have some good CC. I still think that Leona and Nautilus are probably just better for that type of thing, but they have been nerfed. That does make him a little more interesting. I mean, we could get an Abyssal Mask here. Damage taken, mana spent, nearby champions. I don't know what nearby is 15% more magic damage is. I mean, I already have a ton of damage. I guess we'll just go ahead and sell this and get Abyssal Mass. That's usually really bad on Cassio, by the way. I just have enough damage to melt him. They don't really have any tanks. And that does give me health. So that I can't get one shot by Shaco. I think what's the range on it? Yeah, it's like really close. So that's only if like Shaco's right on top of me is that worth it, but... It may have been better to go Banshees there, but... maybe. People might play more melee. I really don't think it's going to change the behavior that much, to be honest. Yeah, they should be able to do it without me, and I didn't want to trade an inhibitor for Baron if we don't have to. But yeah, they're just really overloaded on magic damage, so I'm just trying to abuse that. Usually you don't want this many defensive items, but... I mean, they're just not going to be able to kill my... or just cut through my healing, I don't think, at this point. You do heal quite a bit off of Catalyst, too. I mean, it's 25 every time I cast a spell, I'm pretty sure, right? .25% of it, so it does heal you for a decent chunk. I don't know why I'm even farming this stuff, but I'll just go ahead and do it. If we need to trade in for Void Staff later or something, we can. Look at that healing. Let Mama heal. Sometimes you just gotta call an audible with weird items if it just makes sense for the comp. That wasn't even with Conquer. Oh, Void Staff's not neat. You saw Elise was stacking like all magic resist. I just carved right through her in like 1 or 2 seconds. Foo, I'm not sure what you're talking about, man, but I don't know. If it's leading to something political, let's try not to get too political on the channel. The Leona did alright, but I gotta give it to one of the homies. Get what in WoW? The hype? Well, Adaptive Helm is good, but it's the 30% healing on Spirit Visage. I mean, I guess you could make a case for Adaptive Helm over Abyssal Mask. I guess I could see that. Because really, I'm not doing that extra 15% damage that often, you know? So yeah, I could see a case for Adaptive over Abyssal. Or Banshee. Yeah, let's see if we can get Yurin Inazaki on the next one. So I had like 2 defensive items and we still did like 60,000 damage. I mean, Cass does so much damage that you can... She does have one of the more adaptive mid builds just because you do have so much damage. You can afford to get a couple of defensive items if you want to. So yeah, that's, you know, it's not a standard build. Usually Abyssal Mask is bad, but it's just because most of their threats were magic damage. Yeah, the Spirit Visage, the 30% extra healing is the big thing on Spirit Visage. I should consider that more often on Cass because she does a lot of healing. You got Conquer, you have just the natural healing off of your E. You have Ravenous Hunter, typically with her, so... I should consider that a lot more often if they have like double or triple magic damage. Hey, Black Falcon. Well, we were at the start of the stream. I wasn't sure how many people would show up for Viewers Night, but we did play one ranked game at the start, but... We'll see how long this goes. I mean, the Catalyst passive is nice. I don't remember if I don't guess Catalyst is in Adaptive. I don't remember what Adaptive builds out of. I'm not sure if I've ever built that item, to be honest. Cassio's extremely good. If we have enough people for Viewers Night, we do Viewers Night, or we do at least some Viewers Night games. If it's just the same people for like, you know, 3 or 4 games in a row, we might switch out and do something else, but... I need to try to see. I'm not sure what the list looks like. Who's messaged Celagora, but we need to try to get Yurin Inazaki in here if we can. And then we'll rotate. People shouldn't have to wait more than one game chilling, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, Dylan, we're doing some viewers games. Typically is what we do on Sunday. It hasn't really been happening in the last couple of Sundays. People are just busy with stuff, I guess, or just weren't feeling it or something. So if we have enough viewers that haven't played, that want to play, that are members of the channel, we're going to play that. But if we don't, then we'll play ranked. So we played one ranked at the very beginning of the stream, and that was our second game that is on the Smurf. So yeah, we might. That's a 1 day a week thing. Just to give a little extra incentive, just do something a little extra fun for people that are helping support the channel. If you want to play with us, or if anyone wants to play with us, you can become a member either by clicking that YouTube membership button, or there's a PayPal link in the description if you don't care about the green text. You can use PayPal. I do get a bigger cut out of PayPal, but you know, obviously, I'll take either one. Money's money. YouTube, you get about $3 of the $5 goes to me, and PayPal $4.50 of the $5 goes to me. PayPal's the best, by the way, for anyone that's wanting to, if you're doing any sort of little, as far as I know, if you're doing any sort of independent business or whatever, sort of relatively small scale, they have the best commission rate. There might be, I think that maybe Patreon's better, maybe, if you have, like, a very large volume. Patreon helps out with sort of the individual transaction costs, but I've thought about doing Patreon, but it's like, you're supposed to have something that's scheduled that you, like, do, like, big projects you're working towards, not just, like, ongoing, just random support. I guess you can do that on Patreon, too, but...
Doubt is the greatest enemy.
Well, I mean, we're not trying to, like, go hard, man. We're not picking, like, specific comps. I mean, I personally am very limited in my champs because I don't have a lot of champs on this account. So it's not like we're practicing for Clash or something. People are just playing what they want to play, you know, for fun, basically. For Alistair. Oh, they banned Caitlyn. I actually was thinking of playing a non-Cassio game, but... yeah, I can go AD. Guess I can go Ez... Ezreal is good, it just takes a little while to get going. Like, if you're good on him. I'm not amazing on him, I'm okay, but he's the style of champ that I wouldn't mind as much.
Quest accepted. Wait, where are we going?
I think people are going lethal on him. I still feel like Conqueror would be better, but... I guess they did range the, or move the healing on it. No, Crit Easy's not where it's at. I'm pretty sure. Open jungle. Senna would be fun. I can't afford Senna. I don't have a lot of blue essence on this account yet. I pretty much only play it on viewers night and if we have a dodge during the week. We're getting pretty close to being able to rank on it though, which is nice because it's about to hit diamond. Hopefully about to hit diamond. We'll see. I mean, there's been several times where you hit plat 1 and it's just like hitting a wall of trollery. But I think we've been playing pretty well overall for the last week or 2 weeks. We've been kind of getting back in the groove, so. Oh, I meant to email this student back. She's freaking out about, well, not freaking out is a strong word, but she was distressed. Something about her technology was not letting her turn her paper in.
Where there's treasure, there's glory. And where there's glory, girls are watching. This is really worth 10 times the asking price.
Okay, well,
Summoner's Rift.
that probably clarifies that he's not supposed to be gay, but who knows? Maybe he's bi.
30 seconds until
Maybe it depends on what day of the
minions
week it is. Depends on what he's in the mood for.
Know your environment. My environment.
I'd been there a little faster. Oh, I did end up taking lethal. I mean, that's what most people are taking. I don't know if they're changing his build around.
I always know.
I mean, maybe there's like
Minions have spawned.
a possibility that later on he could go like Essence Reaver, Infinity Edge or something.
This reminds me of discovering the spirit tomb of Ekron.
I'm wondering if you have Presence of Mind. You're getting tier anyway, so I shouldn't just do something like Ravenous Hunter and Taste of Blood. Depends on if Tarek's in lane or not. Hey, what's up, Jocko? I've been seeing a little more Tarek in some of the pro games. I haven't looked at all the stats on it. Maybe people have figured out something new that works on him, or maybe the meta has changed in a way that I haven't quite processed yet.
Time to show 'em who's best. Spoiler, it's me.
It does give you some more game against tanks later if you have lethal tempo. Damn it. Not sure where Olaf is, so I'm trying to be a little careful. thought he was gonna body block that. That would have been mean.
Feels like hurts, doesn't it?
Clicked. Yeah, I can TP back in. Should be fine.
Don't attempt to kill your innocent man. If anyone asks, I didn't see any of these priceless artifacts for sale. Can I get an itemized receipt? Mike.
Guess I could have gotten another mana crystal, but give me a bit more survivability.
I blame the terrain. Totally that rock's fault. Marvel at that! God, get this!
Okay, Orb's top side. I was reading the chat. I forgot about that stupid Swain 5,000 range W. We're kind of hanging in there, I guess.
That's what it said. That confirms it. I am a
An ally has been slain.
name's Ezreal. Oh, you're dead.
I just gotta play Cassio every game, basically. I'm really trying to win.
The only thing that looks like from the end.
I mean, true, but also I'm trying to level up my account, you know, so I need to try to get wins if I can. Just less time that it's gonna take to. We come online, it's just Ezreal just takes a little while to warm up. I mean, we're doing alright, I guess, but it's not the same level of, like, complete domination a lot of times. It's what happens in a lot of Cassio games. It's kind of like just going even, scaling up. Alright.
Relax. Teleport long distances all the time. This belongs in a museum. All of this belongs I won't say anything.
Yeah, Tristan's worse than Ezreal. I mean, the thing about Ezreal is he's typically, like, really safe. He does scale, and he's kind of a do-it-yourself. Like, if, you know, if they have a bunch of divers, or you just can't get healed for whatever reason. I think he's just, like, really hard to play, but...
And Ezreal is victorious!
An ally has been slain.
It wasn't a miss.
God.
It was
Those minions out. Fuck, dude, I'm gonna lose my gut. I really wish he would stop hitting the minion wave on the cannons. Like, it throws me off so much.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, Brand kind of had to get out or I was going to kill him. He maybe could have stepped back in at the end, but I don't think he was going to get there fast enough. Oh, God. Alright, nice.
We may just call this a warlock exit. Don't worry, I'm not the magic artifact police. Wait, are you? Nice. You can send the bill to my uncle's museum.
Okay. Dagon going off. Yeah, I mean, the big problem with Tristan is she can't control waves. Like, she's inherently pretty I mean, she's safe in the sense that she has her W, but she's unsafe in the sense that she can't really control waves. Like, she kind of has to push. She has a hard time last hitting under tower if you get pushed in.
That was a warning shot.
Oh my god. CS is so bad here with him.
Must have ricocheted off a cricket or something.
Rampage. An enemy has been slain.
guess they took the ability away from large monsters. Maybe that was part of what hurt Ezreal jungle. I don't know. Maybe that was never a part of Ezreal jungle. Surprised Cinder didn't want that blue when that was there. She's doing really well this game. Oh no.
I blame the terrain. Totally that rock's fault. Next time I'll open an eye. Time out, everyone. Don't continue the fight without me.
Yeah, I know. So, I would like to play Senna, but I just don't own her on this account. I think Senna is good right now.
If anyone asks, do you see any of these priceless artifacts for sale? This is really worth 10 times the asking price.
I'm just gonna wait on the 333.
That belongs in a museum. All of this belongs in a museum. I won't say anything. Can I get an itemized receipt? My accountant's way too good at his... True explorers follow the compass in their heart.
I mean, we could try some crit instead of Blade the Ruined King here as like a final build. I don't know. I mean, Essence Reaver's probably not terrible. Well, never mind. I don't have the build for Essence Reaver because I already have probably pretty close to 20%. I got 30% CDR right now. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like Blade the Ruined King's probably just better. Or just like an armor pin item.
Shut down.
More reminder or something.
An ally has been slain.
Blast 'em, Gauntlet!
Your turret has been destroyed.
Ah, missed it. Not enough games on Ezreal to pull that one off. I should have just slowed it down. I thought he was going to flash. I should have just been more methodical with it. I'm pretty sure they nerfed his AP ratios. Like, I'm not sure if, I really missed the Archangels. I wonder if Ludens, and that would be overkill. Anyone know the ratio on his Q? Is it like 0.3 or something now? I think it's kind of bad. It was like 0.5. I don't see anyone doing Ludens anymore though.
No way to predict its twists and turns.
Shut down.
Okay. I think I would have had him. If it wasn't for the Shin. Yeah, they're all gonna get there off that. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone that far without better vision. Especially knowing there's a Shin. I completely forgot there's a Shin on the map.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I really hope nobody saw that.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that's pretty awful. I'm pretty. Didn't it? It used to be. Maybe it was never 0.5, but I feel like it used to be 0.5. Maybe that's too high. I know his W used to have much higher AP ratio on it at one point. I mean, the Archangel's build was fun. Honestly, I didn't think it was that OP. It was just like Ezreal was viable. But the problem is, if he's ever viable, he's just like abused in pro, basically. It just leads to very uninteractive like laning phases, but that's gonna happen anyways. I mean, it doesn't matter how many times they nerf Tahm Kench, people are still gonna pick Tahm Kench. People are still picking Ezreal in pro, so. I mean, he can be a good champ. Obviously, I'm just not that great on him, so I don't play him that much. Just, we had so much AP on our team, and I just wanted to play something other than Cass.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm just waiting on Shin to push this back to me. I'm just kind of mashing Shin right now. I do have TP, so... Yasuo's coming for me.
An ally has been slain. I'm gonna need, I'll need that pin. I should have gotten pin instead of, blade, probably. Nah, maybe I was taking Witchbane. What was it? What it used to be?
No, no Iceborne. I wanted more damage. It's become a lot more popular to run Trinity on him. Not really gonna kite Olaf with Iceborne. Traditional ADC, I mean, it just depends. If I were to run Vayne or something, maybe. If you could make it out of lane as Vayne. This feels so hard to, like, 1v9 as a traditional ADC a lot of times. A lot of them just need too much peel. Just don't do enough damage to all these tanks. Tanky type of champs. Especially now that they have that mountain soul. I'm hitting a lot of stuff. We just don't have enough damage.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
There's always more stuff I could be hitting, but it feels like they just are constantly getting out with, like... do like no damage, especially with that shield. It's just so brutal.
Name's Ezreal. E-Z.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Ancient magic.
No Rylai's yet, but I mean... I'm not sure if Rylai's is optimal, though.
I'm at my
Again,
best
it's
when
like
the
it's
world's
not
under
going to slow
freaking
down
annihilation.
Olaf. Like, it's okay, but I think that what he's building, the Ludens, Leandres, is fine.
secure.
I mean, they don't have any wave pressure here. Oh my god. Dude, I did so much damage. What?
Enemy rampage.
Oh my god. I forgot that comes back during combat? Are you kidding me?
Ezreal is victorious!
Okay. Yeah, no, it was Brands plus Leandre's. There's a lot of stuff going on there. I can't, I'm not gonna be able to.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
They're just kind of everywhere. Well, I didn't go the CDR. If you go for the overdrive rune instead of, I don't know, mana flow band, then you could potentially.
Marvel attack!
Yeah, we're offsides. I mean, they're probably gonna get that. Yeah. I know. You would need to get the I forgot what it's called, but the thing that converts CDR to AD at a favorable rate if you wanted to go Essence. Essence like could be okay, I guess. I don't know. I don't see that very often. Yeah, Ezreal's pretty bad in a tank. A lot of times, and they just have so many. Even Swain's like kind of tanky. And it's actually do no damage, even with like a ton of items. Yeah, if you have presence of mind, it might just be with mana flow ban might just be overkill. I'm not sure. Yeah, I also got carried pretty hard. I had the chat disabled, but yeah, you definitely did a good job on him. I mean, Ezreal's the type of champ where you get huge damage numbers a lot of times, you know, just as poke, but they have so much, like, with the shield and regen and all that kind of stuff. They just couldn't clean it up. I am the worst. Okay, so we'll see what the next lobby is. Is that right, Sadie? Oh, she's like, bro, you woke me up. I don't know, man. Okay, just responded to a student email. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly right, Dylan. So that, I mean, that's why I got it. The 250 mana, I don't remember. I think it's 3%. Just 3% of your total, like 3% of it, I think converts over to AD, which is like, you know, 8.5 extra AD, and then I think it might be 3% on hit damage of your total mana. It's something like that. So it's not like a huge boost, but it's a little bit. Transcendence might be better just to get that 40% CDR though. Gathering Storm in if the game goes like 30 minutes is really good. But I don't know. Ezreal's okay. It just feels like it's really hard to just like totally take over. You know, in 1v9 as Ezreal. a lot harder than it is with Cassiopeia or Vlad, or... I just like mages in the bot a lot more in general. Especially if people are, you know, if it's just kind of like a... When people are experimenting with some off-meta stuff, it can help sort of offset some of that. Good kitty. Oh, they picked Cassio. What?
The rivers will run red.
I don't like the phase rush on Vlad. I'm trying to remember what. Just electrocute. What about Conqueror Vlad? Would that be terrible? I want to try it out. I know. They took Cassio, which is unfortunate. I mean, I do need to practice some other champs too. I just get really... I'll be honest with you guys. I don't like losing. So, if I can win on something, I mean, I don't think I'm like a terrible loser. I don't think I freak out or I'm like mad about it. But I certainly enjoy winning. I'm like a fairly low-key or maybe high-key, I don't know, like competitive person. I think I try to be a relatively, you know, gracious, good-spirited person, but I am a competitive person. To an extent, so. What can we get? What are we again? We're against Janna. She's probably going to poke me out. I mean, I've got TP. I could just greed out for,
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Potion 1.
Please let it all out.
30 seconds until minions.
Now, what do I think I want... I don't know. Vlad is hard to play. You have to get used to him. He doesn't feel great sometimes, but then sometimes he's alright. Yeah, Fleet Misfortune's kind of weird.
The cloud thickens.
Proto Belt. It's almost always something you want on Vlad, and then I don't remember if you can proto while you're pulled or not. Like, there's a lot of weird combos with him. Nice. I'm gonna buy my book. Let me get a second book. We're coming in hot.
Wonderful.
I don't remember if Proto Belt has 2 books in it or not, but I just want the power early on. It's a lot harder for me to last hit. Like, I get so spoiled with Cassio last hitting is so easy compared to most other mage 80 carries. She heal? No, she.
That's the only part of the plan.
Could have maybe come out channeling my E there. Got a little greedy there not going for pool, but I just saw that I had an opportunity to maybe get a big hit on him with that upgraded Q. Oh, it does go for revolver. Okay, yeah. My guys, I don't usually, you know, play champs that get Proto Belt a lot, so.
I'm absolutely.
Okay, nice. That's perfect.
An ally has been slain.
Maybe could have. I probably could have flashed and killed her there if I charged my E and then flashed because she doesn't have her heal. I could have done that earlier. It's just being inexperienced on Vlad. That's fine. It's gonna push out. we got the full proto. Okay, I'm gonna get boots.
My cup is half empty.
It's pushing out towards us. I think with boots, it's probably a similar movement speed to get there. If I just left, I might get there like 3 seconds later or something. I gotta remember to proto. I think I'm gonna keep proto on G, because that's where I usually have my active. Any tips for Bard during the landing phase? Asked Raphael. Yeah, you know, try to stuff you probably thought about. Just try to hit your stuns, obviously, if you can get them. I mean, the big part is just looking for the best opportunities to roam, making sure you have appropriate map pressure, looking for the best places to gank, trying to coordinate stuff with like your jungler or your mid laner if you are gonna roam. I don't know if I'm supposed to get Ionians or if I'm supposed to get Sork boots. It might be situational dependent. Yeah, Bard's all about decision making and roaming, so you just gotta. I do have several videos on like roaming and vision. All right, Jana. Yeah, I don't know how long he has until he has one more charge for that cannon. I'll wait as long as I can, but while we zone. Messed that up. Hey, thanks, Jobster. I appreciate it, buddy. got our heal, which is nice. Yeah, I sequenced that wrong. I should have ulted first.
An enemy has been slain.
I don't remember. Like I said, I don't know if I'm supposed to get Sork boots here or what. But we'll go ahead and go for the big ticket items.
Let's pool our efforts.
Turret plating will soon fall. An enemy has been slain.
No tower pressure, or like no
enemy
dragon
has been
pressure. I'm
slain.
alone in the lane, so I'm just gonna let it push into us here and try to freeze him out. See if we can get Sammy that cannon also. Janna's just giving up. She's like, nope, I'm not going back in that lane. It might actually push towards them now. I think we thinned it a little bit too much. It's gonna be a real bit like slow push though. So we might be able to dive on that. Damn it. That was rough. If I would have gotten that last Q off on the Zac, I think I would have been able to heal out of it.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
The clock thickens.
Killing spree.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about the CDR. I mean, what else could I get that would have the CDR on it? This has 10%. I mean, it's just if you want higher burst or like more chances to sustain. I think that Ionians are probably better though. You don't do the same kind of sustain damage that Cassio does, so your objective taking is not as strong, but you do have more burst. that up. No, on Sundays is often viewers' night. It had been slow for the last couple weeks. I did play one ranked at the start of the stream, but nah, I'm not going Tabby. You want to go for the offense, Vlad. You have so much healing and so many defensive tools with your pool and everything else. Especially if you're really far ahead. I mean, if you're just getting completely destroyed, maybe it's a little different, but... What? Oh my god, the Triumph proc. The Fleet plus Triumph. You can have blue. I'll help you out with blue.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
I'm wondering if Spellbinder's probably just bad. I should probably just go for Leandri's next. I'm not really sure. Contemporary Vlad's kind of weird. Could also go for Morello.
Wonderful.
Void Staff. Yeah, we can do that. Check that out, Carlos. Zach's... Yeah, I probably need to do Void Staff next, because Zach is going to have a lot of magic resist. Damn it, I just need to pull. I don't know. Hourglass is good. It just feels like... I mean, I should probably get it more, but I'm just snowballing so hard. I think I might actually just do Void Staff. I think it's just really cost inefficient. Like, it's a cool ability, just the stats suck on it, I think is what the deal is for its cost. Can we do that? WoW's low on mana. I don't know.
Absolutely livid.
Pretty obnoxious. Alright, I'm just gonna go by. Well, okay, are we gonna... Can we do it fast enough? Zach dead? Where is Zach? Okay, there he is. Oh, this is gonna be molding. We'll just get boundaries.
My cup is half empty. Let's pool our efforts.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
We got him. Now that's gonna be molding. Are you molding, Sadie? Sadie says I always have my fur. Alright, thanks, Dylan. Okay, we got an Amumu shard, an Italy shard, okay. Let's open this box. Another chest. Sword scan, key. Lessons, okay. Oh, a gemstone. Dude, do I have to click literally every single one of these, or can I just say a certain amount? It's almost not even worth the clicks. Alright, well, do we have any more viewer night games, or should I just do some ranked for a little bit? They should just let you zero out with blue essence. Okay. Alright, we'll play some ranked. I know most of the viewers would prefer ranked, but I'm trying to make sure that we at least get one game in for anyone that's a supporting member of the channel that wants to play the game. Alright. Oops. Small indie company can't add that feature. Alright. That's right, Salgora. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. My wife and I are casually looking at some other houses. Not really sure how serious we are about it, but rates are really low right now. We have a pretty good credit score. So rates are low, and they're going lower with this coronavirus. I wouldn't be surprised if mortgages go under 3. What's up, HA? I have to get up and take care of my daughter in the morning, so I can't do those crazy streams anymore. I mean, I've done, like, I think the longest stream I've ever done was, like, 14 or 15 hours. Back in 2017 in the winter, when I didn't have classes, didn't have a daughter yet. I was just chilling. You know, during the winter, I had so much free time. But I was just looking at this one house, it looked good, and I saw it had like this crazy HOA, and I was like, homeowners association. It's basically like a little community tax for international people that, you know, will pay for like pools, or like in fancier ones it might pay for even yard service, or like a boat dock or a marina or something like that. It depends. So I guess depending on what you do and how much value you get out of it, maybe a large HOA might be worth if you know, want a place to park your boat or something. We obviously don't have a boat, so that would not apply to us, but I mean, that wasn't like all day, every day, 14-hour streams. But I used to stream consistently for like probably 6 to 8 hours, like the winter. I was really trying to grow the channel a lot over that winter break. I think like 6 hours used to be about the standard. It'd start at like 9 and end at like 3. Uh-oh. Yeah, like I say, if they give you a lot of services that seem like they're good, then like it could be okay, but I'll give you but some of them, dude, this one where my wife was, this condo, I think it was like a 900-ish mortgage, like with everything including the HOA, like interest, principal, all of that stuff. It was a pretty cheap condo, but the HOA part of that was like $200 or something. It was literally like close to 25% of the total like cost of living there was HOA. It was between 20 to 25%. Well, owning your house is an HOA. Like you can't get away from that. Like it's just a straight tax for the community that pays with usually community shared things like a pool and stuff like that. It's homeowners association is what it stands for. Okay, it's double AD bottom. I guess we'll just run it. I didn't scout it, but looks okay. But yeah, usually they're bad. But yeah, it was insane. And the thing is, the amenities sucked. Like, we had a pool that was okay. There was a tennis court. Like, it had like this little circular. It was weird. It was a pretty small little area of all these condos, which are like apartments basically, but you own them. I mean, it was a cool location, but they just let this tennis court just fall into disrepair. It's just sitting there. It's just like this concrete slab, just garbage next to the pool, and everyone can see it when you're going around. I'm like, you're trying to charge 20 to 25% of the mortgages here for HOA, and you can't even repair the tennis court. Like, it's ridiculous. The pool was like all right, but they were doing a lot of it. It was like an older building. It was like this old, like really old school mansion that had been like converted into condos at some point. Yeah, it was. I think it was supposed to go for structural stuff, like paying for roof repairs and foundation stuff and all these things. And it's like, I get it, that stuff has to be done, but like, and I mean that does affect all of the condos, but it's just you're paying something that's that high for stuff that you don't see. It's just not a good thing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, I mean in some places you're right. If HOA has standards too, like certain standards for, you know, the kinds of stuff you can do to your house and different things that can go on in the community too. It just depends.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah.
Okay, Rakan. Get them watching you. Then you burn them up.
Exactly. Yeah, HOAs in general are not a good thing. I was just trying, you know, I always try to see the positives of everything, or at least not the positive, but the other side of every issue, right? So, like I said, there might be some things where an HOA could be a good thing if it's a small HOA and there's a community pool or something that's kind of cool, like maybe. Because presumably it would be cheaper than owning your own pool, right? So just sharing something that you might want access to, that could be cool. Or like maybe, you know, if you have a boat or something, there's like a shared marina or a shared dock or something. If you're a little bit richer, you know, buying your own marina slot and stuff like that can probably be really expensive. I'm not a boater, I don't know. But just stuff like that that's like shared community stuff that you would like. Or if they give you a really cheap rate on lawn service and you're going to buy lawn service anyways, and it was going to cost you $100 a month, and it's like an $80 HOA that includes lawn service or something like that. She flashed it. But yeah, in general, they are wasted. Or they're not worth it. Because, yeah, I mean, people just start scamming. They won't die me this early, I don't think. Nice, congrats, man. Doing all right.
And it's good times.
We've had a good couple of weeks win rate wise. Are they gonna try to dive with Lee or something? I don't know what they're.
You have slain an enemy.
One more! Oh my god. Okay, I guess I should have just run. How is he not dead? How did he take two? It looks like the tower shots just didn't do any damage to him. Maybe he's got like a lot of armor runes. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go double armor.
When I get sad,
It's because it's 80 jungler.
be awesome instead. True story.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So HOAs in general are pretty bad, but this one we just looked at was like, and like I said, even sometimes places that the houses aren't that expensive or the condos or whatever, like they still will have a high HOA for just random crap. Usually condos, but. These have just been like non-games. These last two ranked games, I think, just weren't even like remotely close. Senna died with heal too, twice. He's already got Mobies. Are you kidding me?
Without wild magic, we have no children. We have no future.
Predator's such a goofy rune on him too, because like you already with your W and your boots, you're already, you know, pretty deep into the speed cap territory. You know, you're gonna get almost no value out of Predator. You get a little bit, I guess, but you're gonna be over the 500, so it's gonna be like, I don't even know, it's like 70% diminishing returns or something.
Ha! I'm G to the D, gold and diamond.
Because his W already gives him a ton.
An ally has been slain.
They'll cost soloed singed.
I'm so fine, I gotta kiss myself.
I mean, what the fuck is our jungler doing? Seriously. I mean, I don't want to be the guys I always blame the jungler, but it's like, was she topside or something during that? I felt like she was in our jungle, and that fight lasted for like 20 seconds. And this Lee Sin is just working us hard. They have so much like random ass mobility. Can we do this?
Rampage.
No, we gotta give it up.
The universe loves me.
Sejuani's like, hold on guys, let me red. We just got 3 kills and ran Lee back into his base, but let me grab red real quick. Oh my god, Senna has 20 CS? What?
I can't
Jesus Christ. This is like a 70% Diamond 4 Senna. I'm pretty sure. It's one of her most played champs. She's got like 650 range. Now, I guess it's hard to CS if you're always in the fountain, but still, like, that's, I mean, it's gonna be like 30 CS. It's hard, Noah. Either people get it or they don't. I mean, the easiest way is just show them a stat sheet. That's what a lot of people understand. It's like, just be like, here's Lolalytics, here's the win rates. Nami, Janna, they're the highest rate mainstream supports. But a lot of it's just kind of next level. Like, people have to understand how scaling works. Like, why healing and shielding is so strong. I mean, you point them to some videos on my channel.
I trust my life.
Rise! Holy fuck, dude. Oh my god. There's no way all of his spells were... He couldn't throw one more cooldown and all of his spells were on cooldown. Or he couldn't throw one more auto and all of his spells were on cooldown. It's like 1,000 gold. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I missed my W, which is rough. I was trying to anticipate that he was going to dash backwards, but it just never happened. So it's just probably dead. Get a flip.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Thanks, Bar. I appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the tanks are just risky. I mean, it just depends on like Engage can be really good. You know, I still think that Nautilus and Leona can be good, especially Nautilus, but they just scale a lot better. It's just like guaranteed value.
I'm just trying to live the moment.
Whereas tanks, a lot of times, it requires a lot of follow-up from your team. Like, with enchanters, you can just win off of just stats, you know, a lot of times. Like, you're just putting out big shields, you're buffing up their stuff. You know, with tanks, it requires a lot more coordination. I just dead? Yeah. Dude, this Senna is like so unspeakably bad. Like, I don't understand. Maybe she's just really tired or high. Like, she doesn't have 40 CS at 13 minutes into the game. She's under 40 CS, 1 in 6. Dies with heal twice in lane. Like,
I'm getting impatient.
I don't know. I mean, I've made mistakes too. I don't mean to try to blame it all on her. Some things are just head scratchers, and it's not like it's a gold 4 Senna that's duoed with a platinum 4 or a platinum 1.
I'm offended by how
Someone who's platinum 4, I should say, you know? It's like just actually a diamond 4 with a 70% win rate on Senna.
I hate having to have a plan.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes, you know, you just gotta let people believe whatever they want to believe. And if he doesn't see any downsides to Leona, I mean, I don't know.
I'm gonna burn this place down.
Like, Leona's really good when you're ahead,
So I can burn it.
but she's really unsafe. People don't think about risk a lot of times when they're assessing, like, is something good or not. They just think about what's the best case scenario, right? Investing in stocks are like, wow, you know, this one stock, this crazy tech stock got like a 1,000% return last year. You know, it's like, yeah, but how many companies, similar companies also failed, you know? They were just like, man, if I'd only invested in Amazon, you know, back in the 90s, it's like, yeah, but there were a lot of things that were like Amazon that, you know, you would have been zeroed out in the tech bubble crash, you know? So a lot of people just have a hard time understanding risk and risk management in general. It's just humans are not good at understanding probability. Yeah, he's maybe dead. I gotta intercept. Well, he just doesn't understand how the game works. If he thinks that the E snares everybody. I mean, that's just a real quick, just look at the wiki and you can see, you know, what abilities do. It's fine though, man. I mean, it's okay if people are wrong about stuff, you know, like, you don't have to prove everybody wrong, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay if people are mistaken, like, it's just how it is. Like, you can tell him, but if he, you know, if he doesn't want to believe it, he doesn't want to believe it. It's fine. Well, we were starting to get back in. I don't know. I mean, the Singed, like, the Lee is going to fall off. Vel'Koz, if we split, he's really bad at splitting. How did he get away? What? Oh my god, that is so lucky. He went over the wall and dodged the Sejuani charge. Basically went right next to her.
Is my cloak right?
I think we're about to get baited into something here. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. I mean, I don't have my shield. It's probably going to be bad. Sejuani does scale really well too, obviously. Don't go that far. We had our chance, man. Okay, I guess. Okay.
This looks like another dangerous situation. Thankfully, I can improvise.
Yeah, the Senna ult did work out. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she's just really tired. Alright, I think the only way we're going to be able to get back in this is like just splitting. Just playing around, like playing around Singed and Rise pressure, Sejuani pressure. Alright, we gotta wait on Sedge. Is Sedge coming or what? We gotta wait on Sedge, I think. Am I silenced? Oh, I missed my second E opportunity. Get wrecked, son. I knew he was gonna try that as soon as he got flipped.
Enemy rampage. Enemy double kill.
I dance because I'm free.
Nah, I haven't played TFT. I mean, it's an interesting game. There's just no viewership for it, at least as far as just scamming Twitch. And just anecdotally, based on even like right when it came out and I was trying to play it, people just did not. Like, the viewership was much lower. Now, that was during the Twitch days when viewership in general was lower when I was on Twitch, but even relative to League at the time, yeah, they have, whoa, they have vision in the most common area. They usually have vision when they have control of your jungle. Hold up. That's like literally the most common ward spot probably in the game, or it's very close, if the enemy has control of your jungle. But yeah, like, it's an interesting game. You know, it has a following. Some people enjoy playing it, but I think a lot of people just don't enjoy watching it as much. I think that's really the thing. I really wish I wasn't getting these. Well, it's starting to get back in there. It's getting close. We gotta stop the last dragon now. Oh god. The Echo's really one of their only, like, big problems, I think, right now. I'm out of mana, basically, which is a problem.
I don't do safe.
See, I mean, there are a lot of cool games that I would love to play, but I don't know. I mean, I could try it again at some point. I know that Mr. Magpie really loves it. And there are probably other people on the channel that like it too, but
Humans think that to believe in something you have to be serious about it. That's their problem.
damn, my ward count, we just haven't even been in lane for it. Interesting.
Bring it on!
Well, we were starting to have a moment there, but just clear it, Rise. Spam your stuff. Interesting, interesting. Abyssal Mask. Okay. We do have, I mean, with the Singe, I guess Abyssal Mask kind of makes sense there. I'm not sure what I want next. I'm just going to hold on to the gold. I don't really need Fairy Charm right now. I guess just probably Redemption. Always win longer fights. Jesus fucking Christ.
Enemy double kill.
Okay. I mean, I guess that was bad. I don't know. I thought she could walk up and, like, literally all she had to do was auto him once with, like, her 700 auto attack range, and I could have ignited. Maybe I should have was my Shirelia's on cooldown? I guess I could have Shirelia's somewhere in there.
Humans' magic is like fire. For us, it is war.
When is Malachi gonna get on the support tier list? Probably never, man. Honestly. I mean, he's all right. It's just there's better stuff. There's just no reason to play Malachi. Like, when they buff his engage range to like 700, when he's not a peel or tank. Engage range on his W, that is. Oh my god.
An enemy has been slain.
We're just a little too far behind and just a little not playing well enough. I don't like fewer tanks in solo queue in general. Like I'm under Diamond, like I'm almost never gonna rate Tarek, Braum, Tom, Malachi, stuff like that. Like if it's a tank, it needs to have a really good engage. Echo is strong in general, but I mean, we just did not play well. We had a moment where we were starting to come back, but like early on, it was just like unspeakably, just really, really bad. Especially like jungle and AD carry, we're just having some massive problems. I don't know what was happening, but I mean, I screwed up too, but. I mean, right? Was I looking at the wrong person? No, he's Diamond 4, 56% win rate on his account, 75% win rate as Senna. Like, all sorts of good stuff. Good CSer. That game, top 3.5% of people who CS with Senna. He had under 40 CS at 13 minutes. He had like 39 CS. I mean, this is probably the worst game he's had all year. High damage, very aggressive laner. I don't know. Just people just have bad games. That was just one of his bad games, I guess. Yeah, but to circle back to the Leona thing and like your buddy trying to convince him, I mean, it comes to some point where if you're talking to somebody about something and they don't understand like a really fundamental, like they're like willfully ignorant, you know, like they don't understand like a very fundamental principle that and they're just like, you try to explain it to them and they like won't budge on it. You just gotta kind of smile and nod and just move on and say, okay, this is not gonna go anywhere. We'll wait a second in case they had a troll on their team or something. Yeah, Nami and Janna are, like, Nami's actually at 54%, and Janna's pretty high, too. I know Maokai is high as well. He has less than a 1% play rate. Like, you know, you can work on him. I've thought about him. I've looked at him, but I just think he needs too many items. I mean, I can look at him again here in a second. Because I was thinking about him, but it's just like I think the range on his W is like 500 or something. And his seed damage, it's like, I think it's like expensive and just doesn't do nearly as much damage as it used to. And the seeds only last for like 30 seconds unless you put points into them, or maybe the time scales with AP. It was something that was like really prohibitive about him. So it's like his ult's good. I think it's on a kind of a standardized cooldown of 120. It's okay. Like, it's slow moving. People can block it. Like, enemy tanks can block it for the AD carry. Because if one of those brambles hits somebody, it doesn't pass through the next person. So, like, smart tanks will block it. I guess the saplings aren't that expensive. They only have a 30-second duration. Oh, it's 2.5% of your bonus health. And it does, like, you know, it does pretty good damage overall. I mean, 14% of your max health. Like, it's pretty good. But a lot of people can play around that in the laning phase. And then the Twisted Advance, the 525 range is, like, really rough. If it was, like, maybe even 600 range, like Alistar Engage range or something, that could work a little bit better. Like, Bramble Smash is like an 8-second cooldown early on. So it's like you want point, and it's only a 1-second route. Like, you want points in a lot of different things. So, like, you kind of want points in Sapling so you can do damage, but you also need points in Bramble Smash. And, like, his damage is okay, but, like, the AP ratios aren't that great on his other abilities. It's like, on the Saplings, they're not even that great. I don't know. There was a meta where Maokai support was pretty good before they nerfed his saplings. They did a lot more damage. I still, even back then, I didn't think he was, like, ridiculous, but I thought that he had a very unique niche, like a reason to pick him. Because he was, like, a very high AT damage threat that was also a tank. I think it was you could, like, stack a bunch of them in a bush. They ended up nerfing it. So they buffed it a 921. Root duration buffed. Bramble Smash buffed. Health ratio got buffed in 822, so that was buffed some, but where was like the big nerfs? I think it was season 7. Okay, yeah, that was part of it.
Fine. I don't need more enemies.
Okay, the movement speed was nerfed. So it used to be a higher movement speed, so you could not outrun it as easily. Now I think a lot of champs can just outrun it. Jesus Christ, really? Callista top? I mean, the guy's name is rank 1 Callista, but...
Let's dance.
I mean, I guess you can pull in the jungler. It's like you're wasting the extra damage, though, off of, like, her mark, her W. I mean, the guy is a smurf. Like, you can't... I mean, I can see the appeal. You can kite really well. I mean, everyone's, like, good on their rolls except for this guy. Carpet. I mean, it is a tank. They are all AD. That sucks, dude. If that, I mean, I know we had a weird... Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and play it and see if those guys are on my team again. Well, like, the Twitch and the Callista look weird, but they're literally one-tricks and they were both Smurfs. Of course we don't get them on our team. Either one of them. It's so stupid. When someone dodges, they just mix up the teams, and it just feels like you just always get screwed over. If you have a good team, someone trolls, dodges, and you stay in queue, hoping to get back with the same team. I mean, it looks like he literally just dodges if you ban Callista. But, like, nobody bans Callista, I guess. This guy's only 50% with Twitch, though. Or if Twitch would have just switched, like, it would have been fine.
All things have consequence.
No, they were gonna switch, Leah. So if this dude would have just played like Cassiopeia bottom, or even Twisted Fate, or LeBlanc, just anything that wasn't troll, I still think we probably could have won it anyways, to be honest. If we just played the lane safely, because they were literally all AD. Or if the Twitch just went bot lane with me. Like, Rammus is a good pick there. Not for bot lane, for jungle, but like... I think it could have been serviceable. If they just chain ganked us a lot. Or like, roamed around. I don't know. It probably would have been bad, but yeah, I mean, if the dude would have just picked something normal, we almost certainly would have just won. Flat out. The guy's like calling for Senna, but he hasn't played Senna. First time in Italy. We got the Silas back, who's alright. Martin is auto-filled. First time Second time Aatrox.
Let's dance.
It's okay on Zaya. And they got their Twitch. So they got the one-trick Twitch guy. Probably. Who is probably set. Well, it might be Yasuo bottom. I guess. I don't know. I feel bad about it. I probably should have dodged it, honestly. The Twitch was only 50-50 though. I should have maybe told my team to ban Twitch. No, the Callista actually was not in this queue. Her name was like #1 Callista or something, so she just went to a completely different queue, a third queue, I guess. It's really weird for 3 queues to pop at the same time after a dodge. This late at night at like low diamond platinum.
Stick to the plan.
We have a plan?
We always have a plan.
Huh. Really? Where'd they go?
He's definitely gonna gank.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Well, if Nidalee invades this Twitch,
They've
the
never
thing
seen
is,
moves
I don't
like mine.
think that she plays Nidalee a lot. Like, if it's a very good Nidalee, that's actually a pretty good matchup in a
30
Twitch
seconds
jungle.
until minions spawn.
You just have to destroy him early.
Magic isn't supposed to be.
Well, I'm bored.
They missing?
Minions have spawned.
Okay, it's Dinger bottom.
I'm gonna burn this place down.
They're not gonna let me go ward his blue.
So I can burn it again.
See what he did? Learn his W. This guy's a pretty good Zaya in general. We might be able to level 1 him. I don't. Well, they have TP. They don't have Ignite.
Darling,
Yes.
pay attention to me. Take over.
Okay, Twitch is mid. Okay. He's coming bottom. Wait, what? No. They didn't touch him the whole time? What the hell? Probably rolling up. I mean, he's gonna be invisible. I don't have my shield. Yeah, he's here.
Something here.
I didn't get my stack on the cannon either.
What would you do
If I had my shield, I would not have had to flash there, which is annoying.
Build a castle from the ashes. Forever.
Enemy has been slain.
Let's see what you got.
Twitch didn't get any kills. He did get an assist, but...
Thanks. Not saying I told you so.
He's really far behind on CS, too. He's only got 4 CS. Yeah, I mean, Twitch is pretty much all in on getting a kill, like, early on, or he's, like, awful. If Nidalee just invades him and hits her spears, she should be able to murder him. Right? Yeah. Nidalee actually has the potential to be a very good jungler, especially in solo queue, but you have to, she's extremely difficult to maximize. So you have to hit your spears, and you have to get all of her combinations, and I think she has lots of, like, little animation cancels and things like that to maximize her. And she takes a lot of damage if you don't kite the camps properly in the jungle. She's just probably one of the hardest, like, viable junglers in terms of, like, trying to reach her potential. I really hate going against you, mate. Oh my god. Wow, dude, he is just straight not giving up. Okay. I was not expecting him to be there. Okay, so I guess I shouldn't even use my stuff, because he's just going to sit on us. And we're probably not going to be able to kill him anyways. He smited the cannon. It's pretty hilarious. There's no way he solos this dragon, but...
I need help!
The world's a big place!
Presumably, he's trying to do his camps right now. Is Yuumi going with him? Yuumi might be running around with him.
You won't get separated. You already want to help. No, I'm not. Only a little.
An enemy has been
Yeah,
slain.
he did screw them up on experience. A little bit bottom.
I'm a humble entertainer.
Really?
I mean, he will get back in the game, though. He is Twitch, you know. He's got a lot of opportunities to get back, so... we can't just rest on our laurels here. We definitely can't lose this.
They're gone.
You okay?
I'm fine.
You're pushing yourself too hard.
It has to be done.
He's probably going to come down here again. I've almost got flashback.
An ally has been slain.
Please don't let that idiot back in the game. He's only down 10 CS right now.
Marry me today.
Stay again tomorrow.
I always do. The world isn't about collecting.
I mean, Twitch is not an idiot, just to clarify. He's just really annoying when people play. I don't know. I get really triggered by super high-risk stuff, and then they just get slammed, and then they get bailed back out. They get bailed out and get back into the game. But, I mean, that's why you play those types of champs. There's a certain insurance policy behind them. Some of them. smells like he's around.
No, he got a problem?
Wow. Yeah. Really shouldn't be happening. He's only down 8 CS too. And 1 level. Yep, he was there.
Do you love me because I'm beautiful or because I'm
An
sexy?
enemy has been slain.
Okay, nice. He did flash, and I'm pretty sure he TP'd back.
How about we get some human food?
A nice dinner?
Chocolate!
That's not what.
We're eating chocolate!
I don't know. I like Rakan. Some people hate him because he's so chatty. Damn it, I should have saved that for the cannon. I don't think it was up. I think it just came up. Because remember, they increased the time on it in this last patch to 14 minutes, unless you get kills or assists. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was up at the time. It may have been, but I think they increased it to 14 minutes. He doesn't have any kills or assists. I don't know why he has it right now, though.
I am Raka.
No, oh, he bought it naturally. Is that it? He doesn't have the rune for it. It says commencing, though. I don't know.
An enemy has been slain.
We know, okay, Twitch is top. We can maybe make a play.
Today.
More than yesterday, less than tomorrow.
Yumi, I think, used all of her sums. Need to get those towers down. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It's gonna be dicey.
Aw, you were looking out for me.
Without wild magic, we have no children, we have no future.
They're almost all AD, but we need a little bit of magic resist, I think, so.
They think they can catch me.
We'll see. Okay, thanks, Sammy. I appreciate it. It is 14. I think he just organically bought that stopwatch. I don't know how he has it because he doesn't have any kills or assists if it's 14 minutes, so.
You used the secret call. Is everything all right?
But I don't know why he would be in this if he doesn't have it. I mean, they did it, right? Like, he has it right now. I don't understand. I'm pretty sure they did that change unless they didn't go through with it, but I'm almost positive they did. I remember talking about it.
An ally has been slain.
So we can get at least one fight here.
Turret plating will fall.
Okay. Okay, well, she just used all of her runes.
What are those things humans wear on their feet?
She
shoes.
Blasted. I don't.
Red ones. I need them so bad. Heads up!
Wait for me!
What the fuck? He went around my ward. That's so obnoxious. Oh, Yasuo dipped out. Are we greeting out? Yeah. Oh, oh, oh! Jesus Christ. Well, that might be the game right there, actually. We were doing so well. Literally, we just gave them 5 freaking kills. It was 13-4.
Move with it. Dance. Dance.
God, what a disaster. Literally just overcommitted for those wolves. I don't know. I was enabling her. I was trying to contest it. But then the Twitch knew me with them. It was just too much. And they caught her and we just got punished. I should have just shielded back to the Zaya. He really caught me off guard there, because he opened up basically in melee combat. If I would have just shielded her first and then he flashed, and then I W'd, we would have had him, I'm pretty sure. But he flashed my W.
How is that even possible?
This game's so frustrating.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
It's like textbook why you don't play Nidalee jungle. It's like she smashed him so hard and was just dominating. Like this Twitch should have been down like 100 CS with how much they murdered him. Like he missed like 6 ganks in a row. He failed. He died twice early. We invaded. We took stuff. Still has both dragons. Still basically only down 20 CS. Got back in the game. It's just too hard to pull off the tempo. I mean, it's not all her fault. Like, I enabled that too, but like, if we just screw up once with this comp, if you just like lose one key fight with a Nidalee, it's just so difficult to come back because she just doesn't do anything. She has no CC. Like, it's just all early game. And it's like, you should just play Elise. At least Elise has like webbing later, you know? She's just too hard to play for mortals. It's kind of like Ezreal. In the best of scenarios, like, it can just seem like really overpowered, but
I'm going. Where? Anywhere not here. That's where.
They're gone.
Your turret has been destroyed.
It's magic that's wild. I'm just here for the party.
I need help.
I am only as wild as magic.
Set did not die? He's just gonna run me down, isn't he? No freaking way.
I'm here. I'm gone. I am so gone.
Wait, how? Oh, she put a ward down or something? Oh my god, he missed.
Don't leave nothing. Bring it all.
That's Yumi too, man. You just let Yumi stick around. If she just makes it through the laning phase, she's just so extremely difficult to deal with late game. Yumi's one of my least favorite supports. She might be the least favorite support to go against right now. She's like a better Lulu. Why does every ADC feel like they're having their worst game of the year today? Eve's not that good right now.
Humans think that to believe in something.
She just she doesn't do anything early game. I mean, she does have the potential to one-shot later, but at least can one-shot early game and later. I think early game like matters, even though it's a weird meta right now, because it's like a lot of games do go late, but there's a lot of snowball stuff. Games just take forever to end. I know we could have run her down. Storm Razor Twitch is disgusting.
Long ago, our
1 in 5, no problem.
like flames.
Oh my god. Dude, I hate Yumi so fucking much. Yeah, but Elise can still one-shot people. I mean, she doesn't have the invisibility, but she's got webbing. She does stuff, like, in the early game. I mean, Eve just never really gets started unless you snowball, like, super hard on her.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I got freedom. I got a live. I got a cause to die for. That's who I am.
An ally has been slain.
No way, dude. What is going on? Dude, Yumi just healed him for like 1,000.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been
He was literally at like 1 HP. Doesn't have any lifesteal. I guess his maw triggered maybe? Does he get lifesteal off of maw? I guess he gets a little bit, but like... What? Oh, you're asking me to do a Yumi guide instead of the Teemo guide? Nah, I'm still not gonna play. I feel like she's really good late game, but I don't know. I know as soon as I play her, they're gonna pick like, you know, Leona Draven, and my ADC is gonna feed like 0-6, and then I'm gonna be 0-6 in like 5 minutes whenever I play Yumi. I mean, have you seen the ADCs that we've gotten lately? Like, I can't play Yumi with that. I feel like. I mean, I know you can play around other people, but I don't know. I do beat her a decent number of the time. It just feels like when she's ahead, she's just unstoppable. And she's just, like, extremely frustrating to play against. Well, her win rate's not that bad, actually. It's like 49%. I mean, she's ahead of a lot of stuff. Not a lot, I guess, but some stuff. She's about on par with Soraka, Braum, Zac support, Lux, Morgana, you know, Sona, Alistar. All of these are within, like, 1% of her. Anyways, alright, well, rough day on the ranked. But hopefully we'll get back in there tomorrow. We actually had a chance for that one. That's what feels bad. It was that invade was just ill-advised. We should have just left. Yeah, I mean, they just play it for the ultra-safe lane. They're just playing Yumi instead of Tahm Kench. And just picking, like, Ezreal. But anyways, we'll be back in there tomorrow. We'll see if we can just hold on to Platinum 1 at this point tomorrow. If not, whatever. We'll keep going either way. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and we'll see you everybody next time.